I like talking to people. That for me is the biggest thing. So hospitality is in my blood.
Yeah.
I like talking to people. I like making them happy. I like doing what I can to go above and beyond. That's what we like to do here. We don't, when I have big events, people say, oh, I've been other places. They say, no, I've got to do X, Y, and Z. I said, no, not here. Yeah, I'll do whatever I need to do to make you happy. That's how I would turn this place completely around.
It's Nicole. It's the last one of the night. Tom Swift, my commentator, he's had to go. He's had to go and like paint some crazy scenery for one of his pantos or create another escape room. But also, I really wanted to do one more podcast this evening to say thank you to someone that's honestly, I really can't thank enough, because so many people have been involved in this. But this particular person I met only a few months ago, actually. I actually came here and had a bit too much to drink. Those that know me might find that hard to believe, right? But I was just amazed at this place and the energy and effort that he's put into it. And he honestly has just made this launch happen for me and my team. He's been so generous. He's organized. He's just made it it's been a brilliant night, I think, so far. And that's Aubrey of the Old Auction House. So,
Hiya there.
Hello, Aubrey.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm awesome, thank you. Awesome.
Have you had a good, when did this start? Maybe yesterday when this got here? When you were like, I turned up in a transit with that, and you were like, okay.
Well, for me, it started a little while longer.
Actually, that's true, yeah. It did, didn't it? It did. What did you think when we first got in touch with you, Aubrey?
I had no idea what to expect, honestly. I'd been to the Soapbox race before, a few years back. Had a hell of a laugh there.
That's good, you're allowed to. That's good, that's a good thing.
I had a good laugh then. And then when you approached me this, I thought it'd be something similar to that.
Yeah.
I had no idea how much of a community there actually was.
Yeah.
And so when you asked me to see what I could do, I've got in contact with a few people, as you know.
Yes.
And here we are.
And you've got, tell those, listen, I didn't know, I'm ashamed to say, I knew the auction house way back in the day, in my youth, when it literally was an auction house. But I didn't know how spectacular it is now with, it's like a deli. It's like Clara, who works with us, was like, cheese. She's obsessed with a coffee, evenings. You do so many things. Tell people about it. When did it start?
So the Old Auction House, we opened up in October of last year.
Yeah.
So that started off very much as a mini borough market, really, of Tunbridge Wells.
Yeah.
Because we have our parent company, they have French Comté, and they have places in Borough Market itself. I took over in November, and I thought to myself, there's a lot more that can be happening here. Because my background is hospitality, my background is restaurants in particular, restaurants and bars. And so what I've done is I got the directors involved, and we said, let's have a little bit of fun. And every month we're changing things, we're growing things. My directors allow me to do what I want. Like you see the TVs up here, I asked for 1 or 2 TVs to show the rugby, and they got me 5 TVs.
Wow.
I asked them, let me do a few more cocktails, and they bought me a cocktail bar. They do everything I asked them to do.
Wow.
And they just helped me just to expand this place and create the vibe we have here.
And it's got such a good atmosphere. Look, everyone's here having a good time. We've got DJ, we've got some crazy things going on. You're doing lots of events as well for the community, aren't you? And not just I know you've done lots of launches, so anyone needing a launch, this is the best place to have a launch. But you're doing all sorts, aren't you? Did you say what other events are you doing?
I do loads of cocktail masterclasses. We do raclette. Our raclette evenings are very, very, very popular.
Yeah.
I do weddings. I've done engagement parties, birthdays, all different sorts of events. I like doing fun things on Fridays, really.
Yeah.
So no 2 weeks are the same. I've got live music in. I've got open mic nights happening. I do the odd pub quiz every so often.
Wow.
And I throw the odd hard question in there, and I like to mention the rugby score in South Africa won.
And you've got a very cool head. You even parked my car for me earlier, Aubrey. I couldn't even, I was in such a I don't know, what have I got to do? I couldn't even reverse my car properly. Thank you for that.
That was more for me than you.
Oh, was it? I know, I haven't seen my car yet. I don't know what state it's in. But no, seriously, what do you love about what you do the most? Because you're really passionate, and I keep saying to you, you're very patient, and you're like, but you're incredibly patient, you're incredibly generous, but also I think you're very smart.
Thank you, first of all.
You're very welcome.
I like talking to people. That for me is the biggest thing. So hospitality is in my blood.
Yeah.
I like talking to people. I like making them happy. I like doing what I can to go above and beyond. That's what we like to do here. We don't, when I have big events, people say, oh, I've been other places. They say, no, I've got to do X, Y, and Z. I said, no, not here. Yeah, I'll do whatever I need to do to make you happy. That's how I would turn this place completely around.
Yeah, you have.
4 of us carrying that.
I know, literally. I mean, well, look, we got this in, and then we thought that was bad, and then there's literally like a flying cart that. I mean, I don't know how we're going to get it out, Aubrey. Let's talk about that later.
Open the bigger doors.
Okay, we'll open it. Oh, yeah, there's ones we didn't think of. And you've got an amazing team, haven't you?
I do. I have a very good team behind me. We've got an amazing chef in there. Got a good front of house team. We have good support from top to all the way through to the bottom. I have a good team who actually pull together when they need to.
And do you interview? I mean, I love my team. They're gorgeous. They're amazing. I couldn't do anything without them. Do you interview all your guys? Is it literally you're in charge of all of that? What's your main key things that you look for in people?
Passion. When I look at them and when I talk to them, I want to see how they can interact with someone. I don't want someone who's not going to bring a smile to someone else's face.
Yeah.
Someone's going to look mopey. I don't want that. I need this. You see the vibe, yeah? We need to be up and bubbly and young environment.
Yeah.
And so that's what I look for. I say to them all, I can train you up to whatever you want me to train you up on. I just need you to be passionate about what you want to do.
That's cool.
That's my one thing.
Do you just work all the time? Like, what do you do in your spare time? Or is this your spare time?
Yeah,
I mean, I would love the spare time. Can I have a job? I like the spare time. You know. But no, I mean, you must be working all the time.
I do work every day.
Yeah.
But I do it because I enjoy doing my job. I like making this place succeed. And if I need to come in on my day off, let's say, I do my paperwork then, so then I've got a strong team on, so I don't have to be on the floor.
Yeah.
But I have customers walking in and talking to me, so I'll never actually do all my jobs. I'm talking to everyone all the day. And so that's one thing I do love about it.
Are there things that you'd like to do that maybe you haven't done yet that you're thinking of that you can talk about, or is it like top secret creative ideas?
Oh, I'm just, my plans here are just expand some more.
Is it?
We're changing our licenses, we're putting bars outside, just doing everything to make this place the hippest place around.
Because your garden is so cool as well. Like, we literally came down for coffee, and Suzanne is now just ridiculously addicted to, I mean, you've probably seen here, literally the whole team are like, oh, let's just go to the old auction house, that's it. But it is, I think once you come here, it's a really beautiful venue. It's a really great setup. You've got people DJing in the background, but it's got a really good vibe, and that's you and your team.
It is, yeah. I just enjoy my job. You come up with a positive attitude, and positive things will work.
So talk to me about the people that have helped you with this evening, because I know you want to thank a few people.
I do want to thank a few people. Like, for example, the guy we listen to playing music, Calvin, DJ K.
I know, I want a boogie, man. It's so good.
For Good Hustle, Place Good Hustle, they came and approached me, and here we are. I also want to thank Kent Wines, who have offered their hospitality, offered to help me behind the bar if I needed it as well. And they donated red wine and white wine for me. They're a startup company. They're absolutely spot on, focusing on wines in and around the area.
Kent Wines, amazing.
Yeah, Kent Wines. Then I'd also like to thank Gun Brewery.
Yeah.
So Jamie from Gun Brewery is here, and he's donated some Scaramanga, which is the extra pale, which we have on tap as well.
Wow.
And then their lager, which we have in our fridge, so we sell the retail side. Also, Halu, so Stuart from Halu. They're also another startup company.
He is. We're going to talk to him on the big chat, I think. Yeah, he's a very interesting chap.
He is indeed, and he's come here multiple times, and I've helped him create cocktails for this Halu product.
Yeah.
And so I like playing around with things, and I have the freedom to do it. And so I like to thank all these guys. And yourself as well, and 360. That's a really cool machine.
You like the 360, right?
It's very cool.
The 360 is so cool. We need to get on the 360 together, Aubrey.
100%.
I'm like literally every person in this room I want to be on the 360 with, because it is so much fun.
It's really cool.
It's not quite the Oscars version, but I reckon it's close.
It's pretty cool.
It's close at the old auction house. So, I mean, thank you so much, because
welcome,
honestly, and also so exciting. You're going to be doing the VIP tent.
I am indeed.
I mean, am I actually getting you?
I am coming, yes. Yeah, I am doing the VIP tent.
I'm so happy about this.
And I'm getting the guys from Gun Brewery and Kent to come and help me as well.
Amazing. I mean, honestly, I'm so happy about that, because, like, not only are you guys utter professionals, so much fun to work with. But also, I've been banned from racing, so I will just be in the VIP tent chatting to you.
Awesome.
All day.
Awesome.
So we've got about another hour to go, haven't we? We can do a bit of partying, a bit of 316. Is that it?
100%. Let's rock and roll.
Okay. Well, listen, everyone, check out the Old Auction House. Come down, say hi to Aubrey, see what they're doing, and massive thanks from us. Honestly, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You're literally someone like, you're in my circle now. You're in the circle.
Good
so
thank
you.
You're
Thanks,
most
Aubrey.
welcome, my dear. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, mine too.